Hi everyone, I'm Alina Z and today we have an amazing guest with us, Jill Schneider. She is a holistic life coach and people come from all over the world to learn from her and to juice with her because she's a wealth of information as she is a not just cancer survivor, she cured her own cancer. She never had chemo, never had radiation. She overcame her disease 50 years ago? 40 years ago. And look at her, she looks beautiful. So today she's teaching us some tips and tricks on juicing, and to learn about her story there's a link right here. You have to hear it from her. She's amazing, very inspiring. And we have a whole bunch of vegetables, more than I usually use in my juices. So Jill, walk us through it and tell us why we're using these.
Carrots are the king of the vegetable kingdom.
Okay.
Okay, of course, vitamin A. And the right sugar. Some people are afraid. They've heard so much only about green juices. You must have carrot and even beet, which we don't have in here today. But there's nothing wrong with some natural fruit or vegetable sugar in your diet. It's actually necessary for the brain. It is.
I agree.
I don't worry about calories. Some people say, well, how many calories? I have no idea about the calories. Okay, I've never counted a calorie in my life.
You know, I believe that your body needs nutrients.
Right.
And calories, your body will tell you what it needs and how much it needs. But if you think about it, every single cell in our body, do you know what it runs on? What fuel it has? Sugar. You need sugar, so that's why people lose weight on Atkins diet, is because there's no sugar, so the body has to convert the fat cells into sugar. But that's a lot of work for the kidneys and a lot of work for the liver, and your whole body has to be working instead of detoxing, cleansing, and healing. So when you give your body natural sugar, your body goes, oh goody, I got money to spend. This is your nutritional salary, you know, right? And then the body works better. So, okay, carrots. We got carrots. What else do we have?
Okay, we have some celery. Okay.
Celery.
A wonderful diuretic. It's also good, I believe, for blood pressure, lowering blood pressure.
Lowering blood pressure. Awesome. We have kale.
We have kale. Oh,
kale is also
so alkaline. Wonderful. And B vitamins.
And vitamin K. So be careful if you're on blood thinners. I think some people just have to make sure that you're having vitamin K consistently throughout the day. Check with your doctor. But it's also rich in chlorophyll, which is blood purifying.
Some of you may not have ever tasted the fennel. It is such an incredible stalk. I know that it grows a lot in California, wild, so I guess a drier climate doesn't grow here. But I just love the smell of it.
It smells like licorice.
Yes, and it's cleansing.
Cleansing.
It's wonderful.
So
and
we
then
have fennel.
Fennel, parsley.
Parsley.
Okay. Parsley, vitamin C, I think, is in parsley as well.
And I know that parsley is really good for heavy
And
metal
cilantro.
detox, and cilantro. And
both.
these are fresh from our garden. It smells so good.
She just went outside and picked it. I love it.
Fresh herbs.
Okay. Cucumbers, also water, very alkaline as well.
Yes.
And it's a solid food. And I know I used to have these, I do massage, and many years ago I had a business with a lot of elderly people. And there was one woman that always had cucumbers that she would cut up to put over her eyes while I was doing the massage. And then she would also put it on her face.
So good for you.
Hydrating.
We're mostly water, so we need to eat more watery fruits and vegetables. Okay, and we got ginger.
And ginger. Ginger it's a very intense antioxidant.
Yes.
And it's wonderful for when you're, especially if you're sick, to have ginger tea.
So good.
And even raw, to me, is even the best. It's a little intense. Sometimes you have to be careful how much you use. Even this much is not going to take the taste of everything else and make it too intense. So that's perfect amount.
Just a little bit, but play with it, you know, accessorize it. I like to say, you know, there's a little black dress and this is a little green juice. So accessorize it the way you want, you know, take your basics.
Lemon. Okay. Lemon's the most cleansing of all the fruits. Even though it is called an acid fruit, in the body it becomes alkaline.
That's right. That's right. And we'll talk more about alkaline versus acidic. And then I wanted to show you, Jill and I like to use apple core to juice.
Okay, yeah. Some people somewhere someone wrote about what did I say was in here?
Arsenic.
Arsenic.
It's so like minimal, and you know, if you eat chicken from farm raised chickens
my God.
has arsenic in it.
And so many other things that
And
are
so
so
many
bad.
other things, yeah. So this
And
is
bad karma.
bad karma. So we have pure juice, and you know, I think eating just a little bit of seeds, you know, it's okay. It has nutrients. So we're gonna juice it, and we're gonna see how it tastes.
So excited.
All right. So let's juice.
Make sure if you're going to make some of this juice for the children, add more apple.
Add more apple. Maybe take out the ginger for the
Yeah,
kids.
and take out the ginger.
And I do want to point out this is an omega juicer that has an auger, and this is called a masticating juicer. And I know it's a funny word for some people, but you know, we're all adults. And this is just means that the juice is squeezed in this auger so that you can get the most of your greens. You have centrifugal juicers that spins like the washing machine. Those are good for fruits, but not for leafy vegetables. So if you have, you know, your herbs and you really want to get the most of them out of them, get a masticating juicer. All right, we got our juice. Kale, yeah. I love that. There's a t-shirt that says kale, yeah. I have a t-shirt that says kale. It's the, like, you know, t-shirt that will say Yale as in university. Kale. Kale University. Listen, if you learn from fruits and vegetables, that's the nature's medicine. That's the nature's wisdom. And us humans, we think we know so much, but nature knows so much more. When you're in tune with nature, when you eat real food, you feel amazing. So let's cheer to your health. And if you have any questions, leave them in comments below. And Jill's information is down in the comments area below as well. Cheers to your health, and until later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Mm.